Are you dreaming to be an IAS officer? Then follow your dreams. Dreams do come true. This is Kajol Jadhav and I am here to explain daily current affairs for UPSC Civil Services exam. Cyclone Ockhi, search and rescue, relief operations underway at Lakshadweep. What are cyclones? Give a brief note on 2017 North Indian Ocean cyclone season. Why and when did the cyclone naming practice started? How are cyclones named? How are tropical cyclones named and classified? Explain the different parts of a cyclone, that is eye, eyeball and rain bands. GS Paper 1. Important geophysical phenomena such as cyclones. In this video, you can find detailed answers for all the above questions. The above article has been retrieved from the Hindu newspaper dated December 3rd, 2017. What is the context about? Cyclone Ockhi barreled into the Lakshadweep Islands in southwestern India on Saturday. The deep depression in the south of Kanyakumari and the west of Sri Lanka intensified and resulted into a cyclonic storm. It also drenched the neighbouring states of Kerala and Tamil Nadu, claiming so far around 14 lives. Ockhi is expected to travel north towards Mumbai and Gujarat in the next 48 hours, according to Indian Meteorological Department. What are cyclones? Cyclone refers to any spinning storm that rotates around a low pressure center. The low pressure center is also referred to as the eye of the storm, which is well known for being calm compared with the areas under the spinning arms of the storm. But the arms of the cyclone throw out all of its rain and wind. They occur in different places, and some occur over land while others occur over water. What they all have in common is that they are spinning storms rotating around that low pressure center. Give a brief note on 2017 North Indian Ocean cyclone season. The 2017 North Indian Ocean cyclone season is a current event in the annual cycle of tropical cyclone formation. Every year, the North Indian Ocean cyclone season extends roughly between April to December, with two peaks in May and November. This season includes cyclones in Bay of Bengal and Arabian Sea, apart from Indian Ocean in Northern Hemisphere. The first cyclone of 2017 season was Cyclone Marutha, which was formed in April 2007, triggering heavy rainfall in Sri Lanka, Myanmar and India's Andaman and Nicobar Islands. And now, Cyclone Ockhi will be the last one on this row. Why and when did the cyclone naming practice started? The World Meteorological Organization (WMO) and the United Nations Economic and Social Commission for Asia and the Pacific started the tropical cyclone naming system in 2000. Tropical cyclones are named to provide ease of communication between forecasters and the general public regarding forecasts, watches and warnings. Also, it is easy to issue alerts and for the media to report the developments. This simultaneously increases the community preparedness and heightens interest in the event, according to WMO. Names are ideally retired in case there is massive damage to property and loss of human lives. How are cyclones named? Tropical cyclones passing over the northern part of the Indian Ocean are named by 8 countries in the region, namely India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Maldives, Myanmar, Oman and Thailand. The process only began in 2004 after World Meteorological Organization agreed in the principle to allow them to name cyclones originating in the Bay of Bengal and the Arabian Sea. The alphabet system is used to designate the name of a cyclone, which means the name of the year's first cyclone begins with A. Previously, till 1979, cyclones were only given female names. Male names were only introduced in the same year. There are 6 lists of names used in rotation and they are recycled every 6 years. The names are picked from this pre-designated list and are usually familiar with the people living in the region. India has so far contributed the following names: Agni, Bijli, Akash, Jal, Lehar, Megh, Sagar and Vayu. How are tropical cyclones named and classified? Tropical cyclones are classified into 3 main groups based on intensity: tropical depressions, tropical storms, and a third group of more intense storms whose names depend on the region. If a tropical storm in the northwestern Pacific reaches hurricane strength winds on the Beaufort scale, it is referred to as the typhoon. If a tropical storm passes the same benchmark in the northeast Pacific basin or in the Atlantic, it is called hurricane. Neither hurricane nor typhoon is used in either the southern hemisphere or the Indian Ocean. In these basins, storms of tropical nature are referred to simply as cyclones. Explain the different parts of a cyclone, that is, eye, eyeball and rain bands. The eye. This is the center of the storm, but it doesn't live up to the name as it is relatively the calmest part of the storm. The eye wall. It is the ring that surrounds the eye. It consists of thunderstorms and usually high velocity winds. The size of this ring is usually an indicator over the severity of the storm. Rain bands. They are curved bands of clouds and thunderstorms that form the outer layer of the cyclone. They are responsible for heavy bursts of rain and wind.